Hello, this is a response to Jonathan over at Cheep and Cheerful Records. Jonathan posted a contest, and I just love the idea of this. He's trying to spend more time with the records he has and less time purchasing new records, and he's challenged people to put up 5 genres, one record from each genre, of a record you're going to spend more time with. And I was having this very conversation with a few of my record collecting friends. Comes at a very good time for me. It's Chinese. I'm based in Shanghai, China, and it's Chinese New Year. So everything's closed anyway, so I can't buy any records, but it's a good time to spend some time with the records that I have. Now, I haven't been collecting very long, so I can't go very deep, but I've only been collecting a little over a year. Actually, no, about a year. It was Chinese New Year last year when I ordered my record player. So new to the record collecting and certainly new to the vinyl community. Just found your channel recently and a number of other channels. So, but I'm enjoying it. I love it. And I love the idea of this contest. Love the ones you're with, right? Spend time with what you have, appreciate what you've got. And in these times, I think that's a really pertinent and powerful message. So I've gone through my collection, my year-old collection, but I feel like I've been buying a lot, right? Once you get bit by that bug, I've gone from 0 to like almost 250 records in a year. That's like 20 records a month or something. So I need to slow down, right? I've got, we're going to repatriate back to Canada. We're looking at buying a house. And so, yeah. I like the philosophy of cheap and cheerful. That describes me quite well. Let's get into the records, shall we? I know you said don't be basic, but the first one's going to be very basic. I mentioned this in my vinyl tag video. This is one that we were stuck in quarantine in Canada, we got stuck during COVID in Canada, and I kept going back to the Grateful Dead. I was working night shifts. Dad was dealing with health issues and so forth. And so this album was one of the very first ones I bought when I got my my record player. But I haven't listened to it very much. So now this is going into my heavy rotation bin beside the record player over there. It's time to give this another listen. Like I say, I mentioned this in my vinyl tag video, but now it's going back into the heavy rotation bin. Another record I bought early on, so that's Grateful Dead from of course, the rock and pop collection. So this is from the rhythm and blues soul section of my collection. I've been buying a lot of rhythm blues, soul, blues in general. But this is one of the first ones I bought early on, and it's kind of sat there a long time. So the Platters, I go back to my Otis and my Aretha and things like that. But the Platters, this is custom deluxe Japanese collection, and nice. High quality Japanese, just really good condition. The record was spot on, and it was cheap. But it sat there, so I haven't really listened to it a whole lot. And I think now it's time to get this one spinning again. What's on here? Let me have a quick look. Custom deluxe, so it's like a greatest hits, right? Only You, Twilight Time, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, You'll Never Know, 16 Tones, My Prayer, Great Pretender, Magic Touch, and so on. So that's side one. They have a Slow Boat to China here as well. So the Pretenders, that's going back in. We're going to give that a listen. Next up from my folk country, we're going to go with a little bit of Buffy, a little Canadiana, Buffy St. Marie. you know, I picked this up again. Really, one of those really nice Japanese pressings with the really thick covers. Yeah, I played it a few times, and yeah, it just kind of sat there. I mean, I listened to a lot of Buffy growing up, on Canadian radio and so forth. I like a lot of these tunes. Universal Soldier is probably my favorite. It's on here. Circle Game, Joni Mitchell song is on here. Yeah, just, you know, good classic Joni Mitchell, Buffy St. Marie. So I think it's time that I spin this again. Next one is from I've got a section of sort of compilations and soundtracks, kind of all stuck together. And this compilation, it's actually a really good compilation. It's like a demonstration album for quadrasonic sound rock. So it's basically a compilation of 70s rock. And it's just a nice compilation. Just have a quick look at what's on here. I remember really liking it. Spun it a few times and kind of moved on, right? When you're getting 20 records a week or 20 records a month, you don't spin a lot. So Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Spinning Wheel, Got the Feeling, Jeff Beck, Your Mama Don't Dance, Glory, Glory by the Birds, Frankenstein, Indian Reservation. I can't remember what that one is. Indian Reservation, The Lament of the Cherokee Reservation Indians. The Raiders featuring Mark Lindsay. See, there you go. I need to listen to this again because I can't remember that song. Get It On, Chase, Want to Take You Higher by Sly and the Family Stone, Redbone, Man's Temptation, Mike Bloomfield, and then Me and My Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin. So just a nice compilation of the 70s classic rock stuff, and maybe a few others that I don't really recognize. So I need to spin that again. And it sounded great. It was a super clean copy. Again, found it very cheap, maybe $5 or something. So yeah, definitely worth spinning a few more times. Then I also have a lot of Latin American music, kind of all grouped together with like reggae and world and Latin American music. And so this was a purchase I picked up, the best of Astrid Gilberto, and it's a lovely sort of bossa nova. It's got Girl from Ipanema on here. It's just beautiful music, and you know, I keep going back to my cumbia or other Latin American rhythms. I don't go back to the Brazilian stuff very much, so I think it's time to get my Brazil on and bring out Astrid Gilberto un poco más, a little bit more. And again, this is another Japanese, half of these are Japanese, all of these are Japanese pressings actually, except the Grateful Dead. We had a lot of Japanese pressings being here in Shanghai, which is kind of a bonus. I like the Japanese pressings, so it's been good. But again, yeah, you know, with the inner pictures and so forth, so that's kind of nice. All right, so yeah, thanks again for your channel, man. I've been enjoying it since I found it. So I've even since making the vinyl tag, my daughter and I have started making videos. So that's kind of fun. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Appreciate what you're doing. Keep it up. All the best. Cheers.